it's a really interesting thing, shrinking. And I like narrativize my life probably too much. It's how my brain works. But shrinking to me in terms of my like artistic path over the past decade, a little bit more since How I Met Your Mother ended, it feels like the end of an M. Night Shyamalan movie where suddenly it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I went pretty hard into trying to become as good as I could as a dramatic actor and pick up some tools on that front. And the whole time I had friends saying like, this is great, like you should do what makes you happy, but don't forget you're also like really good at comedy. You don't throw that away. But for a
Did
while,
you feel
it
like you
just
were gonna have to? Like, did it feel like a real binary thing that you were
I
gonna have to
no,
do?
but I started paying more attention to what I was thinking about than trying to be strategic, which I think was a real lesson for me. Like, I should be making art that is reflective of what I'm thinking about in my life at the time, so that there is something vital that you're like catching on film. That to me, as I've thought a lot about it, is the nature of what I would like to do, is be willing to really honestly go through something on screen and have that maybe be of use to someone who's going through the same thing in their life.
Sure.
Like almost like a surrogate experience, you know?
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking in those terms, and it's probably too lofty a way to think, but I was like, the broadest example is at 33 years old, I'm like a 6'4" tall man who's had a lot of success, and like I got a lot of scripts about being afraid of girls. And it just, you know what I mean? And it
Too
seemed
tall to
like,
be afraid of girls? Is that the
well, it's not where I was in my life, where it
Sure.
just felt like, why am I it's not what I'm thinking about at all.
Yeah.
And so anyways, that is to say, like, I did a lot of dramatic work and learned just a ton. And then I also like started to get the itch to want to do comedy again. And then right at that moment, it's like the universe it gave me End of the Tour when I wanted to do dramatic work, and it gave me Shrinking at this moment when it was time to reconcile all the stuff. Because Shrinking, like, one day you're going to go in and do a broad set comedy piece where you throw up at the piano, and the next day you're going to rip your guts out and tell your daughter how sorry you are. And all of a sudden I was like, oh, this is what this whole search has been about. I can do all this stuff and I'm not afraid.